Disney vacations, all-inclusive resorts, cruises and family trips to Idaho. Travel to your favorite place and have a celebration. Sandpiper Vacations.
Broadcasting from the Sandpiper Vacation Studio. Welcome to Parents' Night Out with no new friends. The comedy break every parent deserves. This is the podcast where parenting meets pure, unfiltered fun. Real, raw hilarity. It's your night out without the kids, where nothing is off limits. And we say what everybody else is thinking. Whether you're a parent or just need a good laugh, we've got the adult humor you crave. So kick back, relax, and get ready to let loose with us. This is Parents' Night Out with no new friends.
Tuck your kids into bed, pay the babysitter a little bit extra. It's time for Parents' Night Out with No New Friends. There are so many great ways to connect with us. Just check out our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise and join our clubhouse. Become a friend with benefits. That's our Patreon. For as low as $2 a month, you can join and have exclusive access to all sorts of content, early release, cutting room floor, and then any contest that we decide to do, and then I don't ship you the prize for 6 months. Right now, we are streaming live on the YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the YouTube. The link is right there on our website, and you can interact with all of our listeners as they're watching live. And don't fret, if you miss it live, you can always check it out on demand. It's still there on the YouTube forever and ever and ever and ever. My name is Scott. I am the host. With me, as always, the scumbag reselling hoarder himself, Chris.
Anybody catch the new Kanye West album?
The petty princess, Sarah.
Hello.
The serial killer's wife, Miranda.
Hi, guys.
And Redbeard, the producer.
Hola.
So, lots in the news to discuss this week. And, we're not really a news show. We don't really talk about current events. But I couldn't ignore this. This Mexican naval ship smashes into the Brooklyn Bridge this week.
Yeah. Lots of questions
crazy
about that.
So many questions. Like, why aren't more countries going to war with Mexico? If they're going to be rolling up with the Black Pearl piloted by Jack Sparrow, I think your chances against Mexico are pretty good.
Yeah, first of all, what were they doing in New York, and what were they training for?
That's the thing. They were going from Mexico, but they're going somewhere. Like Iceland, I don't know where but it was somewhere. It was like, why are they cutting through Brooklyn? Like, first of all, nobody wants to cut through Brooklyn. Second of all, is there a waterway obviously there's a waterway, but I feel like this is the scenic route to wherever they were headed.
Did you so first of all, do you want to say terribly sad? I think people died.
Two people.
People were falling like rag dolls off of that. Okay. So if you guys did not see this, look it up. But if you don't want to look it up, I'll explain it. So it looks like Scott said, like a pirate ship. And they're like, I don't know why, but they're like all like holding hands like across the masts, like across the wooden mast. Like if you look in, they're like up there on the pirate lookouts.
Really close. Maybe they just
it's like any landscaping truck. You've got a bunch of Mexicans piled in, so the Mexicans were just sitting on the. They had to pile on the mast.
Okay, guys, hold hands and get as close together as you can.
I never really looked at it that way. Maybe that's what they were like let's save room, just start climbing. I'll tell you what. Mexicans are very good climbers. We hired some Mexican landscaping people to cut down our trees.
Just say landscaping people. You don't have to say Mexican landscaping people. Just say landscapers.
They don't even use ladders. They just climb the tree. It's really impressive. So that was the least. That was the least surprising thing to see them all up there. But I'm just wondering why they are up there. Like, what are they like? Were they training for Cirque du Soleil? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm very confused by it, and I almost don't want to look it up because I don't know if I want to know the answer.
So it says
I want to know.
The Mexican naval ship was headed to Iceland after a training mission. Oh, okay. The training mission was in New York City. Now it makes sense. However, it veered off course and struck the Brooklyn Bridge. So veered off course. Sarah, was a woman sailing this boat?
No, it wouldn't have happened if a woman was, in charge.
She would have stopped and asked for directions. You're right.
No, that's men for sure.
Yeah.
Because you can't find your way anymore.
No, my anxiety causes me to ask for directions all the time.
But again, this looks like a pirate ship. Like you go to war with Mexico, they're gonna have the cannons, and if they capture you, they're gonna have you walk the plank.
I'm not gonna lie. So sometimes, like when they're shooting the Fast and Furious movies, someone will put a video. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this terrible accident! Like cars falling out of a parking garage, and it's on set, but they're real cars and real explosions and stuff. But it's a movie set, right? I thought they were filming a pirate movie. And I thought I didn't believe it for at first. And then all the different angles started coming up, and like CNN reported it. And then I still didn't know if it was true or not because CNN was reporting it. But then eventually I
Can't trust anybody.
I figured out that it was real.
I had no clue until Scott said something. That's how I don't pay enough attention. So to the
You
news.
really don't, Miranda.
I don't. I have 3 small, 2.5, and a child as a husband. So it's hard to keep up with everything that's going on these days. And when I have free time, I just want to relax and watch a show,
Yeah, I'll reach out to Miranda and hey, did you hear about this? And she's like, I don't know what that is. And I was
I
like,
have no idea.
I was like, the two twin, they fell. The towers fell.
No, come on. I remember that. Look, I know where I was.
But that's okay. Sarah's just as bad. Sarah thought Jimmy Carter was dead a whole year before he was actually put in hospice. She's like, I thought he was dead already.
I know, you texted me about Joe Biden and I was like, what happened? What's going on? All of a sudden I went to the gym and every single TV at the gym was talking about Joe Biden. I'm like, oh, I'm so far behind.
In fairness, you're not. The second the CNN update hit my phone, that's when I texted you all. Like, so that was hot off the press.
Okay, good. I feel better.
Yeah. Thank goodness for the full transparency with the Biden family. Say that with straight face. It is kind of funny. Not him having cancer, but the fact that they want us to think that they just found it. Like, right. It's stage 4 cancer with a guy that has the best doctors in the world. Like, what? Come on. It's just like,
but they're feeling good about it, so it's okay.
They're feeling good about what? The fact
that's
that
what they're saying.
They finally came clean about it.
He's gonna fight it.
Yeah, they're feeling good about it. It's a Republican doctor. He's feeling great about it.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
So do we have any bets? I'm saying this time by the end of June, we're going to be watching his funeral.
I think 6 months, honestly.
Oh, less than 6 months.
June.
Next month.
Like next month, June.
Yeah.
I think next June.
I give it, I'll say August or September. I'm feeling.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze,
really
when they announced Patrick Swayze, he was dead in like 3 days and he was in like perfect health. You okay, Miranda?
No, that was so hard.
I thought he didn't die. I thought that he recovered.
Oh gosh. No.
Patrick Swayze?
Mm-mm.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the guy from Wall Street. I think it was throat cancer. I thought he died. He's still alive. He's starting a movie. I was like, what the fuck? I thought this guy died.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Michael Douglas.
Oh. Yeah.
The actor?
Yeah.
You can call him that, yeah.
Mr. Zeta Jones. Catherine.
No. That's Kirk. Wait.
No, Michael Douglas had
Michael
cancer.
Douglas is the son. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he died.
Kirk Douglas is super dead. Michael Douglas is still alive.
Yeah, because his dad fell off the horse, broke his neck, right?
No,
Superman.
that's
Christopher Reeves. That's Superman.
Miranda and Sarah, I'm very impressed that both of you knew that.
Oh yeah.
He's still alive.
No, he's
no.
super dead.
He's super.
He was just in the last Flash movie, I thought. I don't know, whatever.
Remy says July 4th, R.I.P.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I was going to say July. I just wasn't going to go that far.
Miranda, how's your husband doing?
He's finally on the road to recovery. So I don't know. Did I mention last week that he had the flu?
Yes.
Okay. So, like I said, this man never gets sick, and it's come in threes. He got, the vasectomy and then had the issue. Then, no, before that, kidney stones, then the vasectomy. Then he got the flu, and then got really sick after thinking he was better. And so we ended up in the hospital or the emergency room Thursday.
What a pussy.
He's got pneumonia. I know,
God.
right? So, yeah, it was bad. And thank God I made him go because...
But he's still trying to work.
Well, he was. He hasn't since...
Okay, good.
Like, he went back one day, and literally since then, he's just been down and out. Like, I mean, he's gotten up the last couple of days, but this man never stops, and this stopped him. I mean, it's been rough.
I'm sorry. He's going to have to turn in his man card because the second Chris and I have the sniffles, we're done. We're out. No work. In bed for a week.
I mean,
This guy has pneumonia and is like, oh no, let me go back to work.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know what's wrong with it. Well, I mean, there's something really wrong with him besides pneumonia, but yeah. So.
Sarah, does Lewis participate in the man flu, or is he, well, he's Mexican, so he's going to work through it.
He literally does, actually.
Yeah.
He senses the slightest bit of any kind of like tickle in his throat, a sneeze, a shot of Dayquil. And like, he's ready to be combative with it and does not want to miss work.
Combative with it. So does he like, slap his face and no, you're not going to get me sick.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you down.
Hypes himself up. He's like, no, we're going to do this. We're going to make it through. Okay. We got this. Let's go. No.
That's
and then
usually Brandon.
I'm on the couch. Like, I need you. I can't do this. I get the man flu. It's roles reversed in this household. I let medicine sit on my coffee. Like, I'll be dead on the couch and I'll let medicine sit on my coffee table for hours because I refuse to take it. I have to hype myself up. He's like, okay, you've hyped yourself up for like 3 hours now. Let's go. Come on, just plug your nose, take it back. No.
I'm like, bring it on. Let's go.
I hate it.
Taking the medicine.
I hate it.
Anything to feel better.
Sarah, you don't like the taste of medicine?
I hate medicine. And I don't like taking like big pills.
Horse pills?
Yeah, I can't do it. Don't give me a liquid Dayquil. Like, not a liquid Dayquil, like one of the pills, No.
Just to be straight, you don't like putting big things in your mouth.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
She said big pills.
I would never want to insult my husband by saying that.
Okay.
No, you know what? I don't care. I just work through it. I'm like, it'll be better soon. It'll be okay.
Till it's not.
You should, there's this medication, it's called Buckley's. Now, Buckley's is from Canada.
Then I like it already.
Yeah, my mother-in-law, who's in town right now, she smuggles in a bunch of Buckley's when she comes down because you can't order it here in the United States. But their commercials are just like head on, where like they're super annoying. Buckley's taste disgusting. It's like a combination of, it's like the texture of semen and it tastes like Vicks Vapor Rub.
How do you?
I know the texture of semen. I masturbate a lot. So it's like warm and creamy going down your throat.
Right. How do you? Never mind.
I get backed up and sometimes it gets in my mouth. I don't know what to say. Like I've shot my ear before, my eye. One time I hit the pillow behind me.
Buckley's?
Yes.
Somebody needs to work on their aim.
Yeah, what are you, the shooter that tried to assassinate Donald Trump?
I'm auditioning for a stormtrooper, Chris. But that is the most disgusting tasting thing ever. And Buckley's is bad too. Alex, cut that.
Editor Alex here. Wanted to break in and let you know that I also take medicine pretty easily, but there's something I do, kind of like how Sarah's husband will take a Dayquil or NyQuil if he feels like he's getting a little sick. So one of our friends gave us a bottle of oregano. It's not pills because it's like squishy form. So gummies, I guess. It's oregano gummies. And it's supposed to like knock out anything that when you have like a sickness coming on, it's supposed to help you get better. And they taste terrible. It's so bad. My wife tried it. She spit it out into the sink. She couldn't take it. She couldn't swallow it and eat it. I will take one and eat it, and then like, of course, drink a whole bunch of water afterwards to get it out of my mouth. But it sticks there for a while, and then my mouth smells like oregano for the next hour. It's disgusting. But I don't know if it helps, but positive thinking, I guess. My wife is Italian, so.
My Canadian family used to sneak in those pink Canadian mints. Have you ever had those before?
No.
Have you ever,
No.
they used to sell them apparently when I was a kid at Walgreens, and they stopped. And so my family that would travel from Canada, they would bring like a suitcase full of these mints for my family. I don't even know what they're called, but that was like my favorite. I just wanted to ask if that was a thing that Canadians did or just my Canadian family.
I don't know about the mints, but my mother-in-law also smuggles Kinder eggs. Like the real Kinder eggs, not the ones that you can get at 7-Eleven, but like...
I was going to say, we had those.
Are those not the real Kinder eggs? Are they different?
The ones... They're
We're getting
different.
ripped off?
Yeah, we are getting... Because the ones... First of all, the ones from Canada or any country are so much better, and the prize is usually better, but in the United States, they banned it because they didn't want kids choking on the toy capsule.
Like, these guys are eating Tide Pods. We better ban the Kinder Egg toys.
Yeah, but those things are delightful, and then the toys are really cool.
That's good. The toys suck, and the ones we get, they're
Yeah. They're awful. And plus, I think this egg like already comes in half in the US, whereas from any other country, it's like solid, and you have to eat into it to get to the capsule with the toy inside.
You have to work for it. I
You
like
do have
that.
to work
I
for
want
it.
my kids to work for it.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, my mother-in-law's in town, and every morning I come downstairs and both her and my wife are watching CNN, and I'm like, what disaster movie are we watching today? I'm like, oh my God, the sky is falling. Like, listen, I'm a Republican that identifies as liberal, but some of the CNN, like, it's the sky is always falling, and I'm like, can I just put Fox News on in the other room so we can just get a balanced approach? Yeah, just to even it out. Maybe somewhere in the middle, if you put them together, like jumble all the words together, we'll get the truth in there somewhere.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's a strong maybe.
Nah.
Maybe. I'm everything is different when my mother-in-law's in town. Like, Rachel becomes this crazy person because she wants to cater to my mother-in-law. Like, everything is different. So I was going downstairs to do the Peloton the other morning because I almost died a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I'd shared that with y'all, but I almost died. So I'm exercising every day. So the problem with my 20-minute workout is I just get bored and the time goes so slow.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so I decided I was going to put on wrestling on the 85-inch and just like watch that as I'm doing my bike ride. And my wife comes in and all of a sudden she's walking with a walker. She's like, it's too damn loud. And I'm like, what is happening here? I'm like, it's literally on like volume 2. And it's a thing. But
How old is she, and why does she talk like she's in a Charles Dickens movie?
Well, she's 46 going on 93.
Wow.
Wait,
Like,
what?
too loud. But we did we did go to Epcot yesterday and Universal Studios today. Basically because we wanted the 2 annual pass holder magnets that just came out. So
Yeah, the live streams were really good, by the way.
Chris, I can't
Oh,
even
I was
have
like,
the,
wait, what?
I can't even have I can't even have the TV up with volume. You think I'm going to be able to go live at the parks when my mother-in-law's in town?
She
I saw
probably wouldn't
Scott-
notice.
Scott made a cameo on TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Scott.
What?
You made a cameo on somebody else's TikTok. That's the first
I?
time I saw you on TikTok. Yeah, you wished Sydney a happy birthday.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Sydney.
happy birthday, Sydney.
No, but the thing is, my mother-in-law wouldn't care. It's Rachel that like no, you can't do that when my mom's in town. So no, I didn't go live, but we went all the way to Epcot to get the Maleficent annual pass holder magnet because my wife loves Maleficent.
She sounds like she is Maleficent.
And then we sweat our asses off because it's 95 degrees down here. It's awful.
It's cold up here.
It's
What?
cool here too.
It was in the
Like, it's
60s
crazy.
today.
What?
I took 4 showers today because it's so goddamn hot.
Yeah, it was a little chilly today.
And all that sticky stuff in your hands.
We had a music festival here actually, for Thursday through Sunday, and people were there just having heat strokes left and right.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. I heard it was awful. Awful.
Yeah, it's this is the time of year that if I was drinking, because I'm not drinking anymore because I almost died a couple weeks ago, but if I was drinking, I couldn't drink. It's too damn hot.
It would not be good.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Even before, like, no.
I mean, it's not good for me anyway, but
Yeah.
so when we were at Universal it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws. And, I used to work at Jaws at Universal a long time ago. So
No shit.
I didn't know that. I did.
So they set up this whole Jaws area with like different things from the attraction. Like they had signs from the attraction. They had different artifacts and all that. It was super, super cool.
Did they bring back the attraction? Because that's what we really want.
I know. That's what I said. I tried to chain myself to the boat, but
Damn it.
so they had a replica boat from the ride, the Amity 6, with the controllers and the steering wheel and the throttle and the 40 millimeter grenade launcher. So today I wore my Amity Boat Tours shirt, which was the ride was Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours. It wasn't Jaws. It was Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours. And then, there's a shark encounter. So I got behind the boat and like the photo guy is trying to take pictures of me and all that. I bust out into the spiel, the show, because I remember it. And like, I'm getting a crowd. Like, this is my viral moment. Like, this is going to go viral on YouTube. And my wife's like, all right, come on, let's go. There's other people in line. I'm looking, nobody else. Like,
No.
Let me have my moment. There's nobody else in line. You're just upset that I'm getting attention.
She does sound like Maleficent. To be completely honest here.
The more you say, I don't know.
Well, so it's funny. I got laid the other night. But here's the thing. It's always at like midnight when I've got to be up at 3:30 in the morning. So it's like I have no incentive. Go ahead.
No,
Sarah.
Lewis does the same thing to me.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Please tell us about it.
No, it's just I had to have a talk with him. You got to start a little earlier. I get up really early, man. That's all. I reminisce. That's all.
Sounds like he gets it up pretty late.
So wait, Sarah, you don't initiate it earlier, or is this the second time of the night?
He gets off work late. It's not his fault.
Oh, okay. So he comes home and then wakes you up. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's not that scenario here. It's I've gone to bed first and I'm like, hey, I'm going upstairs. If you're looking to have adult time, why don't you come upstairs and then you can go back downstairs?
Hint,
And
hint,
she's
wink,
like,
wink, nudge, nudge.
what, Miranda?
Said hint, hint.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I mean,
I'm a little bit more obvious than hint, hint.
you should just get naked and go.
I got laughed at. The last time I tried that, I got laughed at. So, yeah, I'm sound asleep. And like my marriage is essentially like that reel that you've ever seen where it's like the husband, how he gets up in the morning and it's like super quiet, tiptoe. You can't even hear anything. And then she wakes up in the morning and it's a one-man band. She's, hitting everything. She's got cymbals, slamming cabinets. She slams and I'm a light sleeper anyway. So I come to bed and I'm like, might as well try to get shot down tonight. And so I guess it's my fault, but at 12:30, I guess is our sweet spot of the day. I don't know.
Is it possible to be a light sleeper when you're morbidly obese? Just figure just heavy sleeper by default.
I'm not morbidly obese anymore, just obese.
The morbidly is gone. That's good. It's good for you.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of on subject. I don't know what it is. Every now and then, like in the middle of the night, I'll just wake up and I'll want to do it. And so I want to wake him up, but I'm scared to death he's going to like freak out and hit me.
If he did that, wouldn't you like it?
I mean like take me out. I mean, he used to be a boxer, so I'm like scared to death he's just going to turn around and just, it hasn't happened.
Scott's into boxers too, just the dog kind.
I like those too, but not like that.
So wait a second. Are you saying you don't initiate in the middle of the night because he hits you? Are you saying that because he listens and you want to use that as an excuse as to why you don't initiate in the middle of the night?
No, but I do. I mean, I will still do it every now and then, but I'll lay there sometimes and I'm like, because I just have that nervous thought that he's just going to like roll over and freak out and think somebody's attacking him and punch me in the face. But it hasn't happened, okay? So that's
Chris,
just my fear.
How many attackers go for a stroke of the penis?
I know, like if I woke up with a thumb in the bum, I know he's not trying to rob me. You know what I mean?
It's maybe if I did it more.
My wife is stroking my cock. I'm not going to reach over for the gun.
Also, Scott's a bleeding liberal and doesn't own guns.
That is true. That is true. That is true. So Sarah. In Mexico, is it quite common for the thieves to blowjob their victims first before they take them out? Is that something that you have to worry about with Lewis?
It's an equal opportunity country.
He actually gets angry at me because like I'll wake up the next morning and go, I had considered, instigating. And he goes, well, why didn't you? I'm like, I don't know. You were sleeping. You look so comfortable and relaxed. He's like, I don't care. Why didn't you do it?
We don't care. Okay, ladies, here, okay, get a notepad out, pen and paper, whatever. Any time of day, under any circumstances, we're down. Whether we're asleep, whether we have the flu, pneumonia, we just got a vasectomy, we are ready to go. Even if we are close to dying like I was a couple weeks ago. Chris, Achilles injury, was that a problem?
Don't have to walk to dance, if you know what I mean.
The worst part about this is when you then say in the morning, well, I thought about instigating. That makes it worse because now we're thinking about it and now we're go. But you all are like, no, I've got a headache. No, I've got to go to work. No, I just put my makeup on. No, I did this. No, I did this. No, I did this. No, I did this. And the excuses start rolling like a rolling scroll. If you were going to instigate it and you didn't, don't tell us about it. Just let that go. Don't tell us about the sex dream that you had either. If you had a sex dream in the middle of the night and you didn't do anything about it, I don't want to hear that you had one.
Keep it to yourself.
This is sound advice. Thank you very much.
Yes.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're
but
welcome.
then there's these times where you say, let's go to the closet real quick while the kids are in the other room. And he's like, let's go upstairs. And I'm like, no, let's go in the closet. And he's like, and arguing with me. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I don't even want to do it anymore.
How big's your closet?
I mean, big enough to go in there and, get the job done. No, we've had to do that before. So, I mean,
God damn.
Yeah. So
I need you both to come down here and teach my wife how marriage is supposed to work.
I have no clue because it's not working.
Chris, you had a big Ellie turned 1.
Yeah, she turned 1 last week, and we had the big first birthday party on Saturday.
Speaking of initiating in the middle of the night when your wife's asleep.
Yeah,
baby making.
I was tasked with first of all, let me preface this by saying that the party started at 1, and I was the person that came up with the time and totally forgot. I thought it started at 2. So I got a call at 1:15 because I didn't go to set up. I was doing like some running around at home.
AKA building the Tennessee Titans on Madden.
Rebuilding, but yes. And so I get there at 1:30. Now, normally that's okay. You arrive to a party at 1:30. It's no big deal because you just blend in. The problem was I was bringing Ellie. So it was a little weird when everyone was getting there. I was like, isn't this Ellie's party? And so she made a grand entrance.
It's a surprise party.
At 1:30 p.m. I said we hit traffic.
Listen, queens are never late. Everyone else is just early.
That's
Princess Diaries.
It's true.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I was Audrey Hepburn, right? Anyway,
yeah, close.
So we arrived promptly at 1:30, and it was already time for cake. No, I'm kidding. Okay. And everything went really good except for Emily was saying, "Hey, the bartender." First of all, I do have to say this.
The bartender?
The bartender.
Yeah, we had a bartender. So
that's something I would do.
So we rented out a fire hall, which I'm hearing is only a Northeast thing. Like Alex was like, what, like what the fire trucks are? Like, no, like fire departments, they're volunteer fire departments, which you guys also don't have in Florida. I looked into. We have volunteer fire departments up here, and they have they build on halls to be able to raise money for, I guess, water to shoot out. I don't know.
So wait, how do they make the money to build the hall to then raise the money?
Look, I'm not an expert in this field. I just Googled it for 3 seconds because I didn't know that it was a thing. So we rented out a hall owned by firemen. Okay, and
what about the women? The fire women,
people.
Oh yeah, fire humans, So the part of the contract.
Was there a fire bush?
Part of
that flaming
Moses. Part of the
redhead Chris.
Oh gosh, wow! Totally, we are on totally different spectrums there. So
I think I've derailed this episode.
Part of the contract was somebody has to be on site to supervise, but they will double as a bartender. It's like, oh, if there's a bartender, I'm going to get beer. So where was I even going with this?
You said the bartender, and we interrupted because we needed to know about the bartender at the 1-year-old birthday party.
So in the contract that I read through was that the bartender said to Emily halfway through the party, like, or at the beginning of the party, you can forfeit your $50 security deposit at the end if you'd like me to clean. If not, you guys can clean and I'll give you your deposit back. So I'm thinking like, yeah, we'll just give him the $50 and he can clean. And then halfway through the party, he came up to Emily and was like, hey, in the contract, it said no confetti. There's confetti everywhere. Everywhere. Like Emily thought it would be cute to put like little confetti on the tables, like rainbow confetti, because it was, I think I explained, it's Muppets theme, Rainbow Connection theme, so rainbows and Muppets. And people thought it was fun to like pick up the confetti and throw it at each other. Oh. Yeah. My people, it was me and my friends. Like we were having so much fun. It was so fun. And so like, all right, we're going to have to clean up this confetti. Well, half the confetti would be swept up. The other half stuck to the floor. So we were on our hands and knees, picking up the sticky confetti. And then the only balloons that popped the whole time, like they blew up all these balloons. I wasn't there to set up. I was tasked with getting the beer, which I delegated to my brother-in-law. Like, hey, man, could you pick up the beer on the way? I don't want it to rain. There was no chance of rain.
So essentially, your only job was to get Ellie there on time.
Yeah, listen, I dressed her well. I gave her little high-top rainbow socks. They were sick. So the only balloons to pop during the party were the confetti balloons. All the other ones stayed perfectly intact.
Bro, those confetti balloons are a real deal. Like at my 40th surprise party, so December 2019.
Damn.
Yeah, I have the surprise party, and so this 2019. We've gone through COVID and everything. I'm still finding those goddamn gold confetti pieces around my house. It's like glitter. Like when
they're gonna have to bring the fire hose in there and spray that thing down. So anyway, I brought her 30 minutes late, and you know what? That was the only bad thing. Like the whole party, I wish I could be funny about it. The whole party went great. It was really good. Something funny happened that I wanted to talk about tonight.
You had a bartender.
That was cool, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah, we didn't.
For her actual birthday, we took her to the aquarium, which was really fun. But you leave her alone for a second and she starts eating things. And so like I put her up against Chris. Yeah, I know. I put her up against the glass to the big tank, and she's it's so cute. And then all of a sudden I look away for a second. I look back, she's eating the glass, which is disgusting. That is like the most disgusting. I left her there. I think I can't touch this thing.
She's just cleaning.
Oh
my kids do that too. They clean the back door all the time.
Oh. Well, she cleaned a cold because now she's a cold. Yeah, Emily says to me, she goes, she's yesterday morning she woke up all congested. She's like, how did she get a cold? I was like, are you serious? She's licking the glass at the aquarium. Like that's how she got the cold.
Wait, are we like she's literally she's been alive for 12 months.
Yeah,
and I feel like has been sick or have a cold for 11 and a half of those 12 months.
Okay, so the Emily is with a preschool class this year.
So, which is
Bringing
different because
home all
she
this
usually does not teach preschool. So when she came back from maternity leave, they put her in a preschool class, and that's where they needed her. And so, yes,
Like, that's what you get for taking 6 months off.
Yeah, everything was being brought home. So she's sick all the time. We're all sick all the time. I remember I tested positive for the first time.
Yeah.
And so she got a cold. So I said, no, this is not happening again.
Let's talk about that for a second. You tested positive for the first time because it was during Lent and you gave up McDonald's.
Well, so exactly. So Ellie's sick. What do? She had her first Happy Meal. She had her first Happy Meal the other day. I got her a 4-count chicken nugget meal. Took all the breading off so it'd be healthy. I don't know what they put in those chicken nuggets. It's not chicken. If you take the breading off that thing, it is terrifying. I think it might be human flesh. Tastes so good though. So we did get her we got her Happy Meal. I got a really cool toy from it. I don't care. I don't look at the ingredients for a reason. I kept the toy. She doesn't know better. Really cool squishmallow. It's a bat. So I got that. And then what was the other thing she did? Oh, we got her a kitchen. My mother-in-law got her a play kitchen for her birthday because we just want to set
to get a head start on life and learning how to cook.
Yeah, we want to set
barefoot in the kitchen.
gender norms right away. And I made sure to get the kitchen with the washing machine built in as well.
Oh, you're just bringing it all in there so she can get a head start on all of it.
Yeah,
she's got a vacuum cleaner already.
That went really good with her mother's mop.
We did that for the boys. So.
See?
I mean,
get them lawnmowers.
We did.
That one really good with her mother's mop that I got her for Mother's Day.
They mop together.
Yeah. So, of course, we get her the thing. And if you
Mothers
look at
and daughters that mop together leave the dad together.
Wow, that's actually pretty deep. So, if you look at my TikTok, we got her a baby doll, an American Girl doll for her birthday, and she went right for the box. Like, didn't even care about the doll.
So you spent like
$150 on a doll, and she just wanted. That's all they ever wants, the box.
Please tell me you got the Target brand, the Girl American.
No, I did. No, we didn't get an American Girl doll. We got the Bitty Baby. It was $60. It was a very expensive baby doll, but it wasn't ridiculous. Yeah, it was really bad.
My Abby was into the American Girl doll, but it was the Target brand, which was like a fraction of the price.
It's called like the Heritage doll or something. It's called like the Gulf of America doll or something. I don't know. They changed it slightly. And it's got like 3 eyes, but it's cheap.
Hey.
Well,
6 fingers.
Got one black arm, one white arm.
So this play kitchen she gets, and she goes right for the box, obviously. But the problem was it came with styrofoam.
Oh, God.
And I got it all out of there because I'm a good parent. And I'm laying on the couch, and I look down, and she's got a piece. She's playing it. I was like, she's just
snowing out of her mouth,
waving it around. And then Emily looks down. She says, "Chris, she's eating it." So I was making a TikTok again. Everything bad happens when I'm making a TikTok. So
everything great happens when you make TikToks. It makes me very happy.
I did the old fish hook scoop in the mouth. But okay. So here's where I bit myself in the butt. I taught her to, and Emily got really pissed off at me, and now I'm pissed at me, but I'll never admit it. I taught her to bite me. So I would think it was so funny. I'd put my finger in her mouth, and she'd bite, and she'd laugh, and it would hurt so bad, but it was so funny.
Bro,
it's gonna be so
all
bad.
Seriousness, you've got to break her out of that now.
It's really bad.
God.
Well, I'm scooping
because if she goes to school and she bites someone, like
You're
they'll
done.
No. It's only when I put my finger in her mouth.
You think so? You think so?
You got to get out of that.
Wait till another kid puts their hand towards her.
And then once she bites, they don't mess with her. DCF is going to get called.
Nah, she just got a rabies shot.
As a kid that got bit once before, it's not fun.
No.
So I go to scoop out the styrofoam, and well, my finger is now half gone. No, so I'm scooping out the finger, and then she thinks it's funny and starts like biting down.
So I squirted her with a water bottle because that's what the vet told me to do. No, I'm kidding. I just say I'm kidding when I say these jokes. I don't want anyone to actually think I'm serious. But yeah, no. So that was fun. She so the styrofoam did get retrieved from the mouth. It's really fun
She's
feeding her
styrofoam for the next 2 weeks.
She's gonna be pooping. No, it's great. She's gonna be pooping out packing peanuts. I can use it for my shipping. He's so much cheaper. I think it's a life hack for people that resell.
Kids are great.
You know what the great thing is? I don't have to buy formula anymore. She's on milk now, which is really cool. Which makes me feel really bad when I go to like eat cereal or something. So I'm like, man, I'm eating her food now. Like I can't. So I've been raw dogging cereal because I don't want to put milk in and I feel too bad.
You should just get your own and then get hers. That's what I do now.
Yeah,
I got the skim milk. It makes me feel so much better when I eat my. So I eat skim milk with my peanut butter
Fruity
jelly.
Pebbles or
I think it's very unhealthy.
Wait, do you drink milk straight up?
I love milk. One of the best. One of the best drinks.
It makes me sick, but I like it.
I get down glasses of milk. So good.
I put ice in my milk. I'm an ice guy. Yeah, I do ice.
Oh, and then it's even worse.
No, I drink it fast. I drink it fast.
Listen, I have people that consistently order milk and orange juice together. That freaks me out.
Yeah, I do it. I don't order it.
That's in a movie.
Yeah, I would never order milk, but I do drink a lot of milk. You know that milk thing where if you drink a gallon of milk, you throw up? I don't think that would happen to me.
You should try it.
Try it.
I love milk.
And record it and let us see.
Yeah, please.
Milk, water, and orange juice, my 3 favorite beverages. Never mix them. No, milk is great. Milk's a great whole milk too. Oh my god, whole milk's the best.
I will put
the
milk
thicker the better
to make my like protein shake, but that's it. Or in cereal, but I cannot drink milk. Chocolate milk, yes. Regular milk,
I'd suck the shit out of an udder. I deep throat the udder, dude. I love milk. I love the consistency
always wanted to
of
milk
milk.
A cow.
I have milked it. No, I milked a goat.
That's how Brandon go on
I
all
just want to
fours.
milk something.
Yeah, I milked a goat. I want to milk something.
Looks fun. Anyway.
Yeah, I milked a goat. Goat's milk is good too, but goat's milk's a little sweet. Yeah, but the consistency of milk, man.
We have a lot of coconut milk here in our
I'm not
household.
a coconut milk guy. Not a
hate
coconut milk guy.
Ugh.
Yeah. But anyway, my daughter eating things. So yeah, but you follow me on TikTok at ChrisYobNNF. I've been trying to post something funny of her every day because she does do some really funny stuff. Today I told her to give her eggs a kiss, and she gave her eggs a kiss. I made her scrambled eggs. I didn't make her scrambled eggs. I heated them up from the diner. But it's real. But that's what I said. It's really fun feeding her real food now.
Yeah, it can be.
No, it's cool because I used to be grossed
old
out.
Fast. Just wait.
I used to have to put gloves on to feed her.
I'm like, I gotta feed you, like again. No,
It's like I do the regurgitate. I do like the baby bird thing still. That's what Alex Jones told me to do.
Well,
yeah.
Happy birthday, Ellie. That's it's exciting.
I'll tell her you said happy birthday because you didn't tell her on her birthday.
I almost died.
not on her birthday.
So did she have a broken heart?
Listen, Uncle got her a lot of cool stuff.
She
while
did.
was
Yeah,
down
you
here.
know what? And he did. He did. That is true. But yeah, great week. Half of the leg of the marathon is over. We had a really busy 2 months. We did the beginning of the month was my mom's 60th, then her birthday party, then it was Ellie's first, and then her birthday party. Then it's my birthday at the end of the month, my 30th, which is a huge milestone birthday. Then Emily's mom's birthday is
Did you say 30?
30. Yeah. Give me 30.
Oh my God. When
Babies.
May 30th?
The 30th, yes.
Okay.
Same birthday as Nate Robinson. And who just got a kidney transplant.
Oh.
And yeah, good for him.
Like the basketball player?
Yeah. Yep. Oh. Yeah, same height as me. And then Emily's mom's 60th, and then my sister's wedding. So pretty crazy 2 months. We're half of the way through, and we're surviving.
If you could just let your sister know, I still haven't received, like, the postal service is all weird down here. I still have not received my invitation.
I'll let her know. They were digital, but I'll let her know.
Well, maybe she inverted a letter on my email address.
It could have been. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I think she might have faxed yours.
Oh. I'll turn my fax machine on. I'll be very excited to get that.
Take a look. Yeah.
Miranda, you gave Chris a look when he said he's 30. Are you okay? I feel like you got attacked.
I felt like I was.
I couldn't tell you how old you are, Miranda.
I could because I know, but
I
won't.
would say, I think Sarah looks late 20s, to be completely honest with you.
Thanks.
Yes. But you're probably, Sarah's, okay. I honestly don't know how old Sarah is.
Really?
She just turned 30.
Yeah.
I'm 31.
Yeah, I was going to say.
She just turned 30 a
I'd
year
be shocked
ago.
if you were, Miranda, if you were 35. I think 35 is a good guess for Miranda.
I would love to be 35. I'd stay 35. That's a good. Yeah.
35 was fun. Well, 35 was before I met my wife. Yeah,
I was
35 was
pregnant.
fun.
How close am I guessing you're 35?
I just turned 41.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed 40 for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
I think the chemicals we're eating is pretty good. Scott missed it. Scott eats organic, you can tell. But I think the chemicals we're all eating.
It's hard to say.
When I first started talking to Miranda, when we first met her, a year ago, when we were all heavily into the TikTok. Me heavily because I was fat. Still fat.
I was, well, never mind.
Stop. But Miranda one time slipped on her live and said she was 40. Luckily, she only had 3 people in the room, but one of them was me. And then I had 200 in my room one day, and I accidentally dropped Miranda's age.
Thanks. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. So now all of TikTok. No, I'm just
Oh yeah, well, yeah, all 200.
I know. No, it's cool. Once you hit 40, it's like, what's 41? It doesn't even matter.
Well, yeah. And then you hit 45 and you have to go to the hospital for blood pressure.
Well,
that's, yeah. But you treated yourself because you're old now, like me, to a massage today.
I did. It was a Mother's Day gift from last year.
Is it a closet massage?
I tried before I went to my massage. I tried to. Nope.
Well, how many does he have to go to get to the magic 20?
Gosh, we still have like 12, and he's running out of time. So
only once this week.
Not even. I mean, nothing. No, I mean, not with me that I know of. But I don't know.
You gotta crank the old hog over there.
He's been so sick though. Like, there's just been no way. But anyway, yes, I went to get a massage, which was much needed because I'm old. And not really, no. But I've just been hurting. I've been working out a lot more with a trainer, and my body's just freaking out. So went to get a massage, and it was a deep tissue massage, which that always scared me. Just deep tissue. I don't know. It sounds painful. I don't know.
It hurts a little bit. Nick's given me a few of those.
That was a deep tongue massage.
That's right. I think it was a T.
That sounds
Tongue taint, something like that.
And it was also my first with a man. So I was like, okay, a deep tissue with a man.
Sounds aggressive.
You know, right? So, oh God, it was amazing. It was the best. I've never been more relaxed in my life. Like, I was just in heaven. I was like, please don't stop. Please don't stop. Please don't stop. Like,
my wife says that all the time. And that's when it happens faster.
Oh my goodness. It was, yeah. And before you know it, it was over just like that. And I was like, damn it.
My
just
wife,
like real
same
life.
thing.
We still talk about the massage.
Yes. There was no happy ending. So no, I mean, it was a happy ending, but there was no happy ending. But anyway, so yeah, Jonathan was amazing.
Oh.
That was his name. Jonathan.
You named the puppy.
The puppy?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
No.
Like you remember, wait a second, you're blushing. Did you have a crush on your massage therapist?
Not even at all. Like, no way.
What was he wearing?
Scott, why are you talking about dogs? Why are you bringing dogs into this?
His uniform and his tattoos, and he was like 6'4", and no,
He's a
he
little
was
shorter
older.
than me.
No, seriously though, he was super nice, and it was great. And I'm going back in 2 weeks.
Oh, second date.
Yes.
Second date.
Second date. Oh, so I can't wait to tell you guys all about it. So, yeah.
We can't wait to hear all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, when was your last massage?
Recently, I just have like a stash of all my, Bath and Body Work lotions. And I'm like, hey, you pick one. I'll flip over. And that's it. Game over. Yeah, because I want a back massage.
Very confused.
I like flip over so I get a back massage.
At the massage place?
No, by my husband.
Oh, so you save the money and you go with the discounted route.
I didn't. No, he's better than other options.
Because there is a happy ending at the end.
Sometimes he does like start to fall asleep, which angers me, and I have to give him a little nudge. Like, you're
he
not
makes you
done
angry?
yet. No, he doesn't make me angry. Perturbed. Just like, hey, little nudge. Please wake up. You're not finished yet. You haven't hit my lower back. But that's okay because I usually just have to say, hey, buddy, bestie, how you doing? Can I have a massage? It's been a long day. And he's like, yeah, absolutely. I literally will lay on the couch and I'm opposite him and I just throw my feet up on him and I'm like, here, please start. That would be amazing. And he does.
Does he get a reward at the end?
If he wants one. I mean, listen, we don't have to work for it with each other. All right. There's no working for it.
Oh, I have to beg.
So yeah, no, there's none of that. So he can have it if he wants it. Absolutely. If we got time, it's happening.
Massage?
Well, I fall asleep. All right. Once you're giving me a massage, I'm falling asleep. So I can't promise that anything is going to happen directly after that massage. But when I wake up, sure, absolutely.
I got one massage professionally before. It was when I threw my back out. This was back in oh my gosh, when I was in college. And it was some obese Russian woman named Olga. And I go into the back. This is the first time. This is my chiropractor. I've never seen this woman before. I don't even know she worked for them. She said, Olga will fix you. And I was like, oh my God. What? She talked like she just got off the boat. I guess you'd get off a boat from Russia, but not on the East Coast. That would have been incredibly insensitive. Anyway, she fixed me. It was great. She smelled like vodka, though. It was like she was like the traditional Russian.
She was
brute.
using vodka as the lotion.
She was the traditional Russian brute. And I went back several times to Olga. She was great.
Miranda, you were saying about the chiropractor gets expensive. So I don't know. I go to a chain chiropractor and they don't sponsor us. I don't know why I'm dropping their name, but it's called The Joint. And I don't know, Sarah, not that kind of joint.
I know, I wish, but I haven't heard of that
place
one.
called The Joint here. Yeah, we have one of those here.
But it's $69 a month and you get 4 visits for free. For that $69, and then
For free? Wait, I'm confused.
So it's 4 visits for $69. If you need to go over 4 visits,
You pay extra.
you pay $10.
I'm gonna start
That's not bad.
that.
No, it's incredible.
I
they
was
good?
paying $50
they're great.
per visit. And I had to go twice a week for like
How much were you paying per visit?
$50 a visit.
Oh no.
It's insane.
Yeah, but check out The Joint. It's
Okay.
like $35 for the first visit, and then it's $69 a month, and you get the 4 visits per month.
All right, because they almost had me today at Massage MD going, yeah, I want to be a member. I mean, $75 a month, but you only get 1 massage a month. But I was thinking,
That's still pretty good.
it's still pretty good considering it's usually like $100 and something,
Wait,
$125.
how long is the massage?
That's an hour, but you can pay $30 extra for a 90-minute massage if you're a member. But otherwise, it's, I don't know.
You pay $30 extra around here. You're getting way more than a massage.
So, okay. So those who've gone to professional massages before, what is the proper etiquette? Do you get fully naked under the towel, or do you keep stuffing on?
I leave my underwear on. I think they recommend leaving on.
Sorry, just kidding.
But it's funny because I was like, okay, I don't know if it's funny, but I was laying there after I got undressed and he hadn't come back in yet. And I was like, oh man, maybe these underwear are a little inappropriate for this. I didn't even think about it.
What?
Like, I mean,
were they lacy?
They were. They were like a lacy, high cheeky, Victoria's Secret. They're really cute, but I should have probably wore something more like mom underwear. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Go ahead, Sarah.
When I went to get a massage years ago, they gave me their own paper underwear. It was, I was in Asia, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I lived in Guam, and that's how it was. Like,
yeah,
it was weird. Yeah,
I still got multiple of them because it was so cheap.
Miranda, you were in Guam for vacation. She was in Asia because she lived there.
No, I lived there.
What?
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. Yeah, that's a different part of my life.
Okay, well, I can't wait to hear that next time.
Yeah, he'll find out about it eventually when he remembers to bring it up
One
again.
day.
Right.
A couple years from now, we'll talk about that.
Hey, Chris,
Hey, Scott.
you got any Cliff Notes?
I do.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
So we started off talking about the Mexican naval ship that slammed into the Brooklyn Bridge. What did they think it was? A piñata? Trump watched them crash the Black Pearl into the bridge and saw how unthreatening they were. He opened the border back up.
Oh, that's great.
I kept making jokes about Rachel being Maleficent, which makes total sense if you think about it. If you've ever watched Shrek, dragons are attracted to asses. Scott said he got laid the other night. I haven't heard a lie that bad since Joe Biden said he just found out he had cancer.
Oh, my God.
Everyone was talking about how they have sex in the middle of the night. The only things I'm getting screwed by in the middle of the night is some teenager on Fortnite. And lastly, Scott asked what the proper etiquette was when going to get a massage. If you get fully undressed at all. Now, I never have. The only places I've ever gotten fully undressed was when I get a physical and when I'm altar surveying. And those are my Cliff Notes.
Thank you so much, Chris. Anyone got anything exciting going on with the kids this week?
My son is getting an award on Thursday for
Ooh.
something. I don't know what for. My 13-year-old. It's his last day of school, so that's exciting. Yay.
Nice.
I'm doing
That
a
is
good
exciting.
job. So
We've got award
for you.
ceremonies too.
Oh,
We
nice.
did one last week, doing one this week.
Very cool. They have award ceremonies at my daughter's school, but she didn't get any.
Oh, awkward.
it's okay. He didn't get one last year, so it's okay.
You know what my big plans are for the weekend, which I'm really excited about? This is how you know I'm getting older, is we finally have a relaxing weekend. Like I said, we have a lot going on. This weekend, the big event this weekend is a town-wide yard sale.
We need one of
I
those.
love
The
that.
best.
I'll be right there.
We do those in my neighborhood, and so much fun.
Oh, it's the best. Last year I got a again shows how old we're getting. Last year I was so excited.
with the when you went into the basement, right? With the scary people in the basement.
Oh, you're talking about the teeth? No, we just stumbled
Yeah.
across. No, we stumbled across that one, unfortunately. I think with the KKK magazine and the teeth for sale.
Was that last year or 2 years ago?
That was a while ago. That was a few years back. We were going to the supermarket to get some eggs.
Yes,
And
yes.
found an
Everything starts
estate
with
sale,
eggs.
and they were selling teeth.
Miranda's like, I didn't know you came to Tennessee.
I didn't. Sounds about right.
So last year I got an edger and a hammer drill, which I've never used, but man, were they a good deal. It's never about. Yeah, okay, hold on. Since we're on YouTube, I have to show what I got at the yard sale last week because it's ridiculous. Just because I was like, I love a good deal. So Alex cut the blank. You know what to do. I'm not.
Oh,
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's like a shoe rack, but Muppets or Sesame Street people.
So I found this at a yard sale last week. It's a holder for all these little Kellogg's from cereal boxes, little plushes from Sesame Street. So I bought them all, every single one they had. And I told Emily I was going to resell it. I'm keeping this. It's this huge banner with the
Mine.
Sesame Street logo on it. It's got all the different characters. I have like all the characters except for like the weird ones. There's some pretty weird characters in here. Like this one is Guy Smiley. I think he just made that up for the cereal box.
No, Guy Smiley's from
Really?
the Muppets. Yeah, I love Guy Smiley.
Oh, we got
He's
Guy
like the game
Smiley.
show host.
Oh, yeah, we got Twiddlebug.
Twiddlebug.
But we got the OGs like Oscar. We got Barkley the dog. Kind of remember him. And then
Yeah,
some-
that's but wait, hold on. Barkley the dog is he's the dog of the guy who lived upstairs from the Fraggles.
The Fraggle. Oh,
Got the
Fraggle Rock, yeah.
Got the
Fraggle
Telly
Rock.
Monster, and for some reason there was a Mickey Mouse one, so I got
That's out of place.
it literally got Rubber Ducky. I thought it was Big Bird. It says Rubber Ducky on it. But yeah, so these aren't coming out of the plastic, so Ellie has to play with them in the plastic. It's like when you go to your grandparents' house and they have the plastic on the sofa. They're all protected. I'm just kidding. She can't play with these. But yeah, so I got
touch
that.
them.
Best $75 I've ever spent.
Wait, what?
What?
You're kidding.
You can't get them anymore. They're from the 90s.
This is so old.
The
want
90s.
Go buy it. You can't.
You can't get AIDS anymore. It's from the 90s. You're not going to pay $75 for it.
You will pay thousands for the medicine, though.
Scott, what were the little people in Fraggle Rock that
The
dug
doozers.
underneath? The doozers. I
The doozers.
think of that the other day.
I got Ellie a Fraggle. What are they, Fraggles?
Fraggles.
I got her a Fraggle. They're selling Fraggles at Target.
What?
Love Fraggle Rock.
It sounds like a slur,
They're
actually.
bringing everything
Does.
back.
Fraggle.
I love
Yeah,
that.
just don't
Shut the
say
hell
it with
up,
the
you
hard L.
Fraggle. Get off my lawn, you Fraggle. That
I
sounds
say
like
Fragga. The Fraggas.
Oh.
You can't use the hard L.
Fraggle.
Miranda, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me on the TikTok at Rander_Renee.
Sarah?
You can find me on the TikTok at Super Sarah 94.
Chris?
Which I do want to endorse before plugging myself. Sarah's come out with some really great
On
videos.
fire.
Yeah,
thanks,
really
guys.
great videos.
I'm trying to go viral,
Yeah.
no big deal. I'm
Very
trying to have a
relatable
personality.
videos.
You
Yeah.
want to go viral, do the same thing you're doing, throw a bikini on. You got
Oh
it.
my gosh.
That's all I have to do.
Yes.
That's all we ever had to do, Miranda. It's just we think better of ourselves.
I know. I tried the other day.
Me and Scott try to do it. We lose all our rights.
Chris?
You can find me at Chris Yob NNF on TikTok.
Redbeard?
Disneyverse, all social media platforms, DIZNEYVRS. New episodes out on Monday.
And you can connect with all of us. All of our social media links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our sweet merchandise. Join our clubhouse for as low as $2 a month. You can have all sorts of exclusive access. If you listen to us on Spotify, make sure you RKO that follow button and leave us a 5-star rating. It really helps us out. Also on Apple, leave us a 5-star rating and review. It's really, really going to help us out. On behalf of Redbeard, the producer, the wise man, Darren.com, Miranda, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
See you later, poopy bus.
No new friends, just the old and the bold. In the world of kids, we're the ones who hold. Scott, Chris, Sarah, and Nick, a tale to be told. Welcome to the podcast where adulting unfolds. Where adulting unfolds. Where adulting